Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about the latest AMA that happened yesterday between Forex Shark and Lee from Driptopian. I listened to the AMA, it was about an hour and a half. It was really good. Um, it was just a beautiful conversation between the developer who seems very excited about what's happening, and he should be because, I mean, the things that are coming up are pretty cool. I mean, I'm just excited for them to come out and Lee, who's just a chill dude. He's just having a fun conversation. All right, so guys, I just want to review briefly all the information that was discussed, and if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. So we start the whole AMA with this new UI look. Now I'm not sure if this is 100%, but it seems like it. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the look of the new website for Drip. It's a good it's a good tease. I mean, we've been working on this website since last 2020, since 2021, I think. I think it was teased in November, if I'm not mistaken. The website looked much different back then because I think what they had shown was a UI that was just a template, whereas this is something more worked into by the development team. All right, so I'll go into detail exactly on what Forex Shark said about it, but it looks pretty cool. He's showing us here the swap cross bridge. So what he was saying is something similar to everybody that's in different chains can come into here. If they buy our tokens, they get some sort of a discount. If not, then they can choose whatever coins they want. They can swap it and they can use it for whatever platform they choose to do. So let's dive into it a bit deeper, okay? So regarding the swap and cross bridge, he said that well, he showed us that page. He said the on ramp is going to be available on the Animal Farm UI this Thursday or Friday. So he was saying something about he was waiting for some kind of confirmation that the contract or code was able to be used on Animal Farm and Drip, something like that, and he got that confirmation, so that's good to go. On ramp is going to be available on the AFUI this Thursday or Friday, so I'll give you guys an update. Basically, I already have a video planned for tomorrow, so that's going to be separate. But on Friday, if the UI actually has the new, sorry guys, if the UI actually has the new cross bridge and swap, then I'm going to do a video about it on Friday. It's going to allow people to bridge not only into Drip, but any asset they want, as long as the token is supported by the main deck. So he said, as long as we can support those tokens, they can swap whatever they want. It's going to create some sort of cash flow, as well as when people are swapping into assets, they are not our assets. We can take a small fee and we can use that to support the platform. So if if they're swapping for some hex, for example, or they're swapping for some ARB, at that point we're gonna take a small percentage and use it as some additional cash flow coming into our system, because he was saying something about this is something unique and creative and nobody's doing this before. So anyways, um, he showed a nice, a quick look into what the UI. And he said in the beginning of the interview, he said, I could have shown a lot of things, but I decided to show this because, he likes it, I guess, and he wanted to show that. If people are swapping or bridging into drip, they will have the ability to swap into liquid drip or faucet stake drip. So that's good. That's good information that a lot of people are probably going to take advantage of. I know I will. If I'm ever going to be buying drip, I'll do this. If they decide to put the drip into staking, they have a 20% reduction in tax, so an 8% deposit fee instead of a 10% fee. This incentivizes new capital coming in. So essentially, if you are going to be depositing straight into your faucet, you get a 2% discount, which is a good thing to have. For everybody who's buying drip just to stake it rather than buying it and holding it in their wallet, which is at this point very useless to do. The drip UI and drip in general. So he said he was having some things that he couldn't discuss, but now that he's been discussing it openly, he wanted to share that information. He feels good where drip is right now. He feels confident, and we know Forex. He's a very perfectionist type of guy. He's very OCD, so he's not going to release anything unless it's 100% perfect and ready to go. And I guess whatever was happening to the price in the last 2 years, it didn't phase him that much because he knows what the project and the product can deliver, and he's showing it by his words, and he's just waiting for things to just show by themselves to the whole community. He said the old team did not deliver a good UI presentation. The contract and the backend were fine, but when he gave them feedback, they didn't follow that feedback on the front end and the UI. For weeks, he wasn't getting that feedback, worked on. The team was not giving Forex what he was asking for, essentially. So the new team that he got a new team essentially that took the UI and blew it out of the water and blew it out of the park. And, he's very happy with it. He said everybody's going to be very excited with it. Hopefully, that's going to be released soon. Now we have the best of both worlds, what he said. The back end of the contract, everything is done perfectly and good to use. Now both teams are going to work together to implement this fresh product that is both going to have analytics, team airdropping capabilities that are much better than before, better UI, cross bridge. So it's kind of a comprehensive UI. It has a lot of things, probably a lot of contracts, and they want to just make sure that everything is 100% before they can release it. And that probably takes time before it actually happens. On Friday, we should have a drip UI that is ready to go and okay to show for the community. So that I was super pumped about. So if we are actually going to see a full UI this Thursday, Friday, then I'm going to be super pumped. And I'm excited to see how this is going to reflect on the price of drip. I know we had a small little pump. I mean, we went from 37 cents to like 45 cents, I think, or something like that. So that's okay. I'm not sure if it's going to keep going up. Everybody's super excited. They can't wait for Friday, or it's going to dim down, especially going on to the weekend. So I'm really hoping that we actually do see something by the end of the week. Now, what's next? So there's a lot of there's a lot of other stuff that was covered for the DAO, for the animal farm, and for just like general market updates and general non-market updates. Sorry, about general ecosystem updates. I didn't want to share that with you guys today because really the focus here on this video is drip. If you guys want to learn more about what happened in the other part of the AMA, just make sure to let me know in the comment section below. While you're at it, you can like the video and subscribe. But I just want to focus on drip for this video specifically. So this week, the fiat on ramp, so he got the approval, everything works on the back end. That should hopefully be put out in the Animal Farm UI this Thursday, Friday. Next week, he's thinking of a Piggy Plinko website release, so he's going to show how the website release is going to look like. He doesn't just want to do a Animal Farm Plinko tab like under the games, under the games tab, but he also wants to have its standalone website that is easier to onboard people on. So we'll see how that goes. And he's going to release the testnet also next week so that people can start testing it. So for those who do not know, a testnet is basically something that he would release and ask the DAO members that have a big say in what's going on in the community to test it out, see if there's any bugs, see if everything is working okay with the contracts, the buttons, and the UI is not glitching and stuff like that. So that's supposed to be going out next week. In 2 weeks, Piggy Plinko release date plus referral system release. So I mean, he's shown a lot of excitement for the release of Piggy Plinko. Because of the referral system and the way he wants to market it to a lot of gamers and gamblers on streaming platforms. Gamblers that do that for entertainment or for their communities. Like Twitch streamers or whatnot, YouTube streamers. And he's saying that this is going to be a huge market, so it should bring out a lot of money. It should bring in a lot of money and cash flow to the ecosystem. So that's supposed to be in 2 weeks. He's saying that Piggy Plinko and Triple D, he doesn't want them to cannibalize each other, so he wants to make sure that he releases them in a span which is going to be good, so that people can benefit from both and not sell one and get into the other. So he's hoping that both are going to be released next month, or like from now to, let's say, like June. Hopefully, we should be seeing something during the summer, if not during the fall. I'm not sure if Triple D is ready yet. We'll see. I mean, we'll get you guys more development as time goes on. And then he started talking about more gaming. He wants to go to war with all centralized gamings. And he's excited for the super chats because he says that a lot of these platforms are not paying these creators. And he wants to have a super chat, which is going to allow the community to pay the creators based on what they think is possible and necessary for them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's going to be a short one. I just wanted to give you guys a brief update. And if you guys have any question, make sure to let me know in the comment section below.